You think leadership is a common case? No. Esther said, if I perish, I perish. Whenever you are in leadership, look at what happened to Donald Trump. In America, where security is everywhere. Yet, 2 times now they wanted to kill him. Every profession has its own risk. If you're not willing to take the risk that is attached to any profession, step aside so that people who are given that mind by God will go ahead and serve God in that capacity. If you're an actor and an actress and you say you're not going to hug babes and you're not going to kiss them, step aside. Because that's what the job is. Don't come and say you're a born-again Christian. That's what the job entails. If you're a politician and you can't stand for your people that voted for you, and because you don't want to die, step aside. Because that's what the job entails. Any politician that is not behaving like Simfubara, who will resist and protest when his rights are trampled upon, knowing that our judicial system, knowing that our electoral system have failed us, that any politician who will not stand his ground, no matter the risk to his person, I said I will not speak for that politician again, and I maintain it. And you can see what is happening, because we can't go forward. We calm down. If Simfubara has been saying calm down, do you know where River State would have been? He said he's ready for them. He's fully prepared. The election must go on. The election must hold. Winners must be declared. They will be sworn in. And whatever is going to happen, let it happen. I am looking for leaders who would say nobody will rig my election. And if you rig my election, I will fight. Nigerians, come out and fight. If they kill anybody, let them kill all of us. Oh yes, and thank God I'm seeing it happen. What Fubara did, was he advocating for violence? Was he advocating that the law should be broken? No. He was advocating for his rights. That's my opinion. That's my advocacy. We must advocate for our right and stand by it. I did not disqualify anybody. I don't have that right. I said I am not going to speak for anybody going forward except this person meets this criteria. In any case, we have finished 2023 election. It's over. 2027 election has not come. So anybody who is saying betrayal, what am I betraying? There is nothing on ground. When I was a spokesman in 2023, I did my job creditably well, and we convinced Nigerians on what we believe is right. But you can see that in Nigeria, you not only have to have the power to win election, you have to have the power to defend your election. So anybody that does not have that spirit or power to defend the votes in a manner that you would say, whatever happens to me as a person, let it happen. I am not willing to speak any further for the person. So what I just simply said is that going forward, I will no longer be part of this until these fears are addressed. So I did not disqualify anybody. One, I don't have that power. Then two, I am not betraying anybody because I'm still a member of Labour Party. And you can see I'm still fighting that Labour Party should be consolidated because Nigerians are looking for an alternative to these people. But if you want to fight these people who are compulsive thieves and who are the worst amongst us, leading us, according to Senator Ndume, who is part of them, then you have to grow higher and be more aggressive than calm down. That's what I said, and I stand by it. In all honesty, I would have said we don't. But because I'm a student of theology, I would not say so. Because when Elijah thought he was the only person that was worshiping God, God said, no, you're not the only person. There are more than 7,000 persons like you still in that country that have not done anything evil. I know them. So the only thing we have to do in this country, we must not be sentimentally attached to anybody, any politician. We must not be loyal to political parties or politicians. We have to be loyal to the country and to the law. And if any law is, if any law is unjust, we have to fight the law. If anybody is doing anything illegal, no matter who the person is, we have to fight the person. So in Nigeria, we must create the environment so that those 7,000 that we do not know who are leaders will be able to begin to emerge. If the good ones keep quiet, they will never emerge. When people say people are selling their votes, you know why they're selling their votes? Because they believe that even if they vote their conscience, it will not count. Not because they want to be corrupt. They saw what happened in 2023. I was an active participant in that election of 2023. They did not sell their votes. But after, it did not count. So they'll be like, why would I go and say I'm voting for my conscience when it will not count? If I'm going to take this money, at least it will be what I gain. So if we don't fight, we are...
Agbeno. Uh, you know, whenever and whenever I'm as confused as obedience are right now, any day where they confuse, just like as an obedient, where they don't know what next. What I normally do, I'll come see my friends and have a, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'll come see my friend and have a very, just quietly observe, and I'll get, say, I don't know about an office here. I don't know about an office here, my friends. A little tiny fish that goes around. It's a big lake. And my God is out. That's my God right there. Because you don't know the sun. I worship the sun, so I'm here to observe the sun. So anytime why they confused like the obedience, they confused right now. I will come and I'll just come and sit down with nature and make things right. This is what today is about. So waking up this morning, I just this is a body is a body is being a body has been empowered. Immediately now I remember waiting one of my customer. When I say customer, I know say here na beer parlor according to Uzo. So Uzo are my customer. I know they see Uzo again. I don't know where he no get money to buy beer again. Don't worry, come Uzo, I dey give credit. I'll give you credit. Wait a minute. So I remember what Uzo said couple of maybe months now when he talks as he call, I just said now only me the smoke Igbo, but it's wait a minute. I try to get my camera back. But it's shit. What's going on? It's supposed to be too. This is crazy. When I know this, I will still get it. I tried. I tried to turn my camera back. Anyway, Uzo said Obi might not even get a ticket, no, come 2027. And I was like, this guy, this kind of cheap people you dey smoke. But I think he might be right. He might be right. That nigga is right. Yeah, okay, Blase, it works now. Ah, Moses. Moses say our prayer here every day is to see the country called Nigeria work again. And that's the problem. That's the problem. I don't know why they pray. Why are you praying? You pray, okay now, you wait. Tinubu don't pray. Fubara don't pray. Nobody they pray. Now only you they pray. Keep praying. Israelites, Israel no they play. Oh. They are not praying. Now bomber to bomber they do for Israel. You are here praying. Wanna keep praying. God go answer prayer at his will, at his own time. But if God is going to answer the prayer at his own time, why the fuck are you why they bother to pray in the first place? But again, keep praying. They say pray without ceasing. Abi. Nobody say they instruct to now we be Christian. He's just looking for a way to go visit Asu Villa, Reno and the others. Who won't go visit Asu Villa? Oh, oh my God! You talk of Okonkwo, abeg, Feda hustler, man. I'm with you, Sani. You blame am. He season me 8 years far. 8 years far. That way the film industry is no longer as it used to be. So it's the earlier he convert that his popularity to people's power, the better for him. So that's what he's fighting for. Yeah, you should understand. Everybody dey fight for himself. He's angry with Obi because Obi seems to be, you don't know, say Obi sef get his own agenda different. Obi is heavily invested in the project. You come wan make him lead the destruction of that same project. Ṣé wà okay ṣá? So it's this is I don't know. I don't know. That's why they ask. Who go give Obi? Koko is there. Koko says, I think Koko has seen this coming. Now the guy arrest stretch his house. They come. Don't worry. We can work together. Yeah. Jagaba it's just it's just it's about the next it's about 2031 at this point. So but unfortunately before we get to 2031 we have to cross 2027. So 2027 Bola Tinubu has already getting the go ahead from his own kingsmen. That's the APC Southwest conference they had a couple of days ago. They came out unanimously and made it official. Baba is our guy. He's going. So the next thing you will see some other group from the north, from the west, everywhere will begin and follow suit. And there's some people will say we buy phone for you and all that. And that's what I expected from the obedience angle. I mean, Okonkwo started by telling the story of Donald Trump. And I've been saying this. You don't have to agree with Donald Trump's rhetoric, how they do, and that's by the side. You have to focus on the motivation, the inspiration, which is the people behind him. This is a man that came out just like the obedience did and said the election was rigged, 2020. And he never backed down up to today. But he was the first person to come out to declare for 2024. Even at the point of declaration, he still said the election was rigged. Just sit down and process that first. And that's what I expected by the obedient. Obedient, I said the election was rigged. Okay, life has to go on. There has to be another election. What are you doing? They never come out declare. Of course, they don't get party. But I don't think when it comes to Nigeria, the party should be the problem, even though it is a problem, right? But I expect now that the endorsement for B 2027 should be off the roof. I expect the people who are angry that the laws that were rigged and all that should channel that anger by reinforcing another energy grassroots entirely. But I ain't saying that. Instead, I see Tinubu and his gang reinforcing. Okonkwo also lay some reasonable facts down that we need somebody who is ready to lead the fight. For me, I don't think that is the problem. If we all collectively agree that the election was rigged, I expect that for us to stay in that line. Okay, if the election was rigged, how was it rigged? What are the methods? What are the mechanisms? How did it happen? Who are the actors? That's the first question we should ask after agreeing that the election was rigged. Coach Lati Obisheson, one of the greatest grassroots teachers that I think I know, I've come across, he said after you finish your race, before you celebrate, before you get angry or whatever you want to do, first thing, ask, what did I get wrong? What did I get right? Ask yourself before you even commit them as a coach. And if you commit them as a coach, we ask you, what do you think you got right or wrong? Because now you do them, you are involved, you fed the race every step of the way. How did you feel? Do you think you could do better? Did you think you do it? Like, don't complain. First, know what happened. Even if you want to say, oh, then cheat me. When you finish a race as a coach latte athlete, and it's difficult to determine who win the race, right? In terms of when you dey watch 100 meters, two people enter at the same time, and you have to wait for the electronic to decide with split seconds. And if the decision no favor you, coach Lawrence say, don't come and cry, don't come and ask. Next time, make sure you separate yourself. So even though they have a plan or intention to cheat you, they have to work harder. So this is the point. And we are here again with a complaint going towards 2023. We start taking a step back, analyze what we did wrong, analyze what we did right, and work according to that. No, all of us they complain from that day till 2027. And guess what? They will repeal the same method. There's no point changing house. When they say that Tinubu go change cabinet, I say why? Why would you change a winning team or a winning strategy? A man without power was able to defeat every power that stood against him. According to you, he's in a rig, but he got to power. What do you think is going to happen now that he has every apparatus of power under his control? You are still complaining that you were rigged. So that's why I say, when I wake up this morning, I'm as confused as you be there. I don't. Maybe they are not confused anyway because they have their eyes on the goal, and the goal is Obi. But they forget that there are process that Obi need to get to before they can even celebrate him as a president. So who will give am ticket? Now where my God. Anyway, Mr. Lexi. No, that's how I'm gonna call you I go call Lexi now. I'm not saying article man so that call you now you they make me they remember article self. I am article strategy, man. I'm studying it. I know the because it's been in the churches for too long. So I believe you know what he's doing. So anytime when I see you like this, I remember, oh, there's a man in the waiting. Okonkwo is just trying to let the political power know that he is a gun for hire come 2027. He basically called Peter Obi spinless. I like that. I like that submission. I like your conclusion. I like that. I like that. But most importantly, yes, you are right. He wants power. Now them they are more dangerous than any other people. Now them be the next people. He knows that, and he has his only political currency that he have is that popularity he gathered from his career in Hollywood. But the generation that actually recognize his prowess, his talent, know what he can do or what he has done, are fading off. Right? The next generation, which Peter Obi is actually appealing to, don't know him per se. So hence, you see, at every junction, he go reassess his move, right? When he dey APC, he reassess as a come. But I don't think he understand that this thing na selection. Their power that be that decide. I will not underrate him though because I mean he's been around for a minute. So but at every junction, he assess his chances. How closer am I, or am I slipping off? So with Obi, he felt that it's as if Obi is playing the waiting game, right? Can I sustain just sustain that popularity for the next 2 3 election? And my guy say, no, I have to be in the system, just like Leslie said. I need to be in the system so I can even start a chance to even say I want see road first. And the only way to be in the system, since my party lost that woefully and they are not even ready to energize, the process, I got audition, I got let the other bosses know say come. Yes, I did here, just as Lexis putting it, right? But again, who is your godfather? Because a lot of people don't understand that Reno and Boala are not easily to just push aside like that because of their godfather. Atiku is rally behind them. They work for Atiku. And they are not hiding it. That's one thing I respect those two guys. If there's anything I respect them at all, is that they are not hiding it. And that says a lot about the relationship between Bola Tinubu and Atiku, right? If within the opportunity that were given to them to speak out as they want, they hardly double down on Atiku's ability to govern or ability is Atiku is the next guy. That should just make you think. Make you think. That it's not that they are working for the administration. They are working for Tinubu to keep Obi where he is. Or again, as far as I'm concerned, Bola Tinubu preferred Obi popularity to keep growing, right? In order to keep Atiku, not too far away, but at the same time, to stay ahead of the Obi. So this is more than it's the way with the people they carry out. Come tomorrow, Reno is still Atiku's boy. Come tomorrow, Boala is still Atiku's boy. But their voice is needed to just cloud the airwave. You understand? So, in other words, the job to fight or be politically speaking has been subcontracted. APC, that is, Tinubu don't subcontract that aspect of the job to my friend, my closest rival. That's exactly what Reno and Boala job is about. They are subcontractor. I am saying this because it will go to a time where they will assume their rifle job and start the 2027 campaign for Atiku. But it was so seamless that you will not see it happening until it fully manifests, which is pretty much election will not finish. Now, come 2027, after the election, they are not coming back to Tinubu. I guarantee you that. They are not coming back to Tinubu. Instead, they are we coming back from the alliance, the relationship that we build. They are building right now inside APC, which is very much a transition between one friend to another, at Tinubu to Atiku, right? So you will now see faction. People will now form a faction within the APC, which is the PDP already within the APC, and start automatically just go with the Reno. The Reno and Abuala will lead that team seamlessly. Again, the only thing the obedience and the other opponent will do is to start campaigning against the two-party establishment. Already, you don't lose with that. Once you begin join APC and PDP together, you've already lost. That's what they want. So, say if you come 2025, Kenneth will go back to Tinubu. Mark my words. Remember, he was an APC boy and a Tinubu fan boy before the obedience. I agree, totally agree, because I don't see him functioning. I don't see say he no go get any leg for PDP if he decide to go back to PDP unless Obi fully migrates to PDP. But what position is he going to occupy if he migrates to PDP? That will go a long way to know the position that Konko will play within the South State, because if Obi they go back to PDP, probability that the whole South will migrate with him. Fine. Now then he will have a position, because don't forget, Okonkwo, his goal is to also become a governor, right? So as much as he wants relevance nationwide, he also wants to have a grip within his village. He also wants to have within grip within the village, because you have to. All you need to do is to study Anambra State Governor right now, Soludo. Sad that I have to think twice to remember Soludo's name. I saw the guy bad release as a governor that nobody even they remember him again. Go man, you go, you go. Yeah, it's a good song, man. It's a good day. All right, man. Okay. So, um, yeah, sorry for that distraction. It's see, everybody can take picture of the sun. So, yes, Soludo was popular nationwide, a virtue of his connection and his job at CBN and all that. But it took him time. It took him time to get the local power blocks. I mean local power block, the state's power to rally around him. And that's what people don't understand about River State. Just because you are a governor, obviously you wield any power. No, the only power you have as a governor of River State is that you thief a lot of money. There's so much money coming from that state that people don't even know. You understand? So is that you have money, but your money will finish. They will make you run them out. Go and ask that. In fact, go ask the first guy, Peter Odele, how be Obasanjo handle Amechi. So they are not. So that people where they feel say, oh, weekend one county yield power for rivers. They don't understand how politics actually work. Wike is nobody. He just has money to keep going, because that's what this business is about. That's two currencies: money and votes. Money buy everything, including votes. So that's what he's working for. Wike now, and that would likely give him a chance again in the next administration. But that would be the end. So the power block, regardless of how you do it, once you go against the local power block, it doesn't matter who you are in big trouble. Go out of Baseki, right? Go out of Baseki. So Okonkwo, as much as he wants to go far into the national politics, has never left his eyes of the local ground. So if Obi finally go to any party and he sense that the whole Southeast East is going with Obi, Okonkwo will go with that place. But if Obi is not going, but I mean, Obi future now is I don't know if he get tickets anywhere he won't get. No, not anywhere. But as far as I'm concerned, if you no get tickets for APC and PDP, you are you know say you know if you win the presidency. It's a given. But Okonkwo can scream all he wants. Yeah, he wants to be at the middle, but at the same time, he never take his foresight off Obi, because as far as South East is concerned, is under Obi's control. Southeast is under Obi's control, politically speaking. So anywhere Obi go, the Southeast is likely to go with him, and people are going to because they need that love from home, but likely go back to anywhere Obi goes. But if Obi is going to be a subordinate to anybody, I don't think Okonkwo will do that. He would rather stay with APC if he finally migrated. So everybody for they speak for his own future ambition. That's how you should look at this from. And that's exactly what Okonkwo is saying by calling Obi out. He understands that Obi, his own ambition, his own goal is more paramount. And how he gets it is his own prerogative, right? He is not going to yield to what people are asking him to do, be brave, be this, lead the people to war and all that. He's not going to do that if that is not going to get him what he wants, right? And again, all you need to do is to interpret what he's saying. I don't want to be president, but I just want Nigeria to work. There's so many ways you can interpret that. Yes, even though I don't get to be the presidency, I still want to be in. He has acquired a lot of what he's looking for. How do I solidify what I've acquired so that even after I'm gone, it will still be there, not just for my kid, but for whatever legacy I'm going to leave behind. But what people don't understand, no matter legacy that you left behind, if there's no resources to keep refreshing that legacy, it will die. It will die a premature death. So let's just say, so basically, Wike is basically Amechi 2. Of course, is in fact, Wike is Odili Odili 3.0. We keep forgetting that Odili did Odili. Okay, the difference between these three characters. Now, the difference between these three characters is that one is louder than the next. Obili was kind of quiet. He was quiet because it's pretty much a village guy. A village in the sense that he understands how the power works within the locals, but his reach within outside the country is nowhere to be found, and that is important. That's why Obasanjo was able to just deal with him the way he did. People they forget that I met what's his name? The fuck. The Odili did nothing where I met you do or we can do we believe no do. It's just on a different scale, and it's because again Wiki is more louder now because of social media, because of Gen Z. Gen Zs are more. He appeal to Gen Z. That's hence all those things when they do. He has a band, they sing. All these things is just to keep the Gen Z eyes on them because they dominate the airwaves, and they are all. It's also a source of distraction. So Wiki, Obili did not have that advantage of having social media and a generation that are so loud, right? So they deal with him quietly, and in fact, black if not being white, we say they the legal system. If for no survive, what I mean, if for no survive, if for those you see if for don't forget them, for don't see get any single power. That's how far Obasanjo went to take care of that. Then come Amechi. Amechi, what Amechi did, Amechi felt that okay, Odili was not able to penetrate the north and the international community. But you see, he also forget that himself know who get grass, he know who get power for ground because now bring a call from Ghana or from where. It's not as stoutish as you know get grip of the militant on ground like the way Obili did and the way Wike did. So he has to venture outside. He spent a lot of Port Harcourt money in Kano, right? Most of the resources that brought Sanusi to power was 70%, Amechi's or Rivers people's money. He spends a lot of money, right? I my Fulani Aboki people which is the get sense. They're very smart. That's why they always vex of my people when we they insult them. Oh, they are taking over everything. How are they doing it? Instead of you to study how people where they defeat you, they do them. and see if you can make it harder for them to do. You do no, study your own people. How are they doing it? How come then they finance a Kanu throne with reverse money? No be say carry gun come Port Harcourt, loot Port Harcourt treasury. No, no, share intelligence. Share intelligence. Then they release that battle cause confusion for Kanu. Did it work for him? One would say yes. Because he wasn't able to control the local power, he has to betray them. He has to push good luck and his grassroots under the boss just to stay, to keep his eye on the goal. I want to be president. So even when he was giving ministerial, he spent a lot of money to become a minister. Even when he becomes minister, what happened? 99% of the focus was to make sure the projects that are coming to the north at least either get completed or get to some reasonable extent. Why? He thinks he go fit get that favor over Jagaban. Again, he failed. His own southern people say, we know you, we know where you are, we know where you stop, we know how you take betray us when we needed you the most as the governor of Rivers State. They turned their back on him and they faced Tinubu. Today, he cannot work for Tinubu campaign. You know, people come for Tinubu as bishop because where he won't come from? From Rivers, the people where he sell. That's why the likes of Undumi, if you remember now, Undumi being campaign manager during the primaries. Once they see say, man, go, no go, everybody realize. Everybody realize, they leave the guy. So he lost out. Then the next person na Wike. Fubara too will run for president. Just don't you will say I will talk or they go give am one presidential ticket. Wetin Atiku no, wetin Wike no get, him go get am. Why? Because money dey. Just money. So Wike go use all the Wike money people and also make noise, make us put a lot of money into the next campaign of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That is enough to get him another position, but that's it. It's gone. Then by the time Fubara deliver Rivers to Tinubu, automatically don't get second time. Now he go focus. What next for me? Maybe he go this man go say he won't go Senate. Oh, but if na the way Atiku they go so, if Atiku will clinch the ticket come 2031, that guy will get the vice presidential ticket. He's young, he's tough, he stand out like so it depends on how he play the game. So it is the level of money that Rivers had. I need to give them that agidi. I won't become president. I can do and undo. There's so much money. Now, CTV, Obi should go and sit down with his useless Nigeria, which is useless Nigeria. We will not vote for him. All we want is Biafra. Okay, no, let me celebrate your comment by giving you by playing your president, your president speech, your president, your president's speech.
You
When
said
they say
in
Obi go
several
win
videos
for
that there won't be election in the Southeast.
Yes.
What do you expect will happen? You think Peter Obi is wasting his time running for president?
Peter Obi is not just wasting his time. Peter Obi is, I don't know any derogatory word that I will use to quantify Peter Obi. Peter Obi is not running for president. Peter Obi is only in this race to distract Biafrans. That's all. They want to get somebody from the southeast who will now come as a Biafran so that it will be on record that in 2023 a Biafran ran for Nigeria president. That's all. So he's not running for president, and he himself knows that.
What if he wins?
Why is he going to win? Is he going to win from your vote?
What if he wins?
No.
We are not even talking about winning because we can't allow election in Biafra land. So if he is going to win, he is going to win from the election
Sorry, man, overs. Got a call, so I have to go to work right now. So, make I see if Nanja man do the explain for don't post. Let me see if there's anybody there that wants to keep the conversation going. If not, I have to go to work, but I'll be back later on to either continue or get into a different conversation. Yeah. So before I get work to my car. So yes, I don't I don't know where CTV, my Biafran people. If to say I be if I am to work for Biafra, I will not I will use Obi's campaigns and popularity to actually amplify the struggle. I will find a way to to be in the obedient team, but there's a way you will actually be delivering your message that people will can hardly differentiate uh, the movement, either it is for against Nigeria. I don't know how to explain, but there should be a way that a section of the obedient, a section of the Ogun movement, that's what they actually stand for. But at the same time, you can't just draw that conclusion and say, oh, these people are against the country or they are not working for me, they're working against the be another. All you need to do is just to go study the Donald Trump movement. Then you understand how many factions did that place, both good and bad, though, according to Donald Trump, on both sides. Then you understand, say, to get power, to get what you want, is beyond mobilization. It takes a lot of work, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of strategizing. Go work, oh, I dey go work. I will. Thank you. Mr. Uzo, if you don't get money to buy beer again, come. I dey give credit. I give credit.
Stop.
Eh, come.
I
I
did.
wait. What happen to you now? I dey Cyprus. Which day ever? I dey call you. You know answer. I think I spent like 3 days for Cyprus, Woodland area.
You come my area, nice. I don't know where they.
I don't know.
You come
No,
my
no.
work. I my workplace. Tell her
I
my
don't be
workplace.
sure. I don't be sure for your house like that now. When you get wife for house, are they crazy?
Man, no shit. Man, no call you down. That's a yeah, bad.
I,
All those
I say, make I.
all those drop there for the year one. Don't call you down. This is that you listen here. Nobody they
No,
find couple.
I
Now
don't.
somebody never have they shoot the person. If they worry you.
I say I'm married like this. You will pay me if I pick on your
You
house.
go
Oh.
with that, yes, it happen. Now you don't go see yoga, no. No, yeah, in there.
Now Woodland in there. They live with
Ah,
people there.
you know that not every man. You can in there.
But that place sweet.
No,
I
only
think
thing
I
that
say come. Oh.
see, you see Woodlands and from go come, please. You say they come here. You come Woodlands, you go. You don't enter his.
Wetin you wan come do for you? Na there be the cocoa na there the
No,
money dey.
you go just come Woodlands. You go meet all those guys. You go just waka. You know the major vote. I hear major vote there now. I used to major vote there now.
But it be like Austin though. That part of Houston be like Austin. The only thing is Austin there hilly there. No, Austin makes sense.
That place now, that place that different ball game, man. We not even ball game. You know we enter Kingwood, just enter Woodlands, we enter Kingwood.
Hmm.
The place that makes sense. Then for big man, a big man area. They say we have
Online, I
no
don't.
problem. Those three fall, all of them, they don't get street lights. And now they are getting major customers. Ah, those three don't fall like no
Yeah.
street lights. But that place not be the main. You know, say, oh, here, that place, now nothing compared to Momeria. If you enter Momeria, if you the big man for Tesla, you don't get half of Momeria. That's the big man. Momeria, Momeria.
Hmm.
Now they play Tom Cruise, them all those politicians, all those boys, I think all of them get house. No matter how you get money rich, all right? If you don't get half for
Hmm.
Mongolia, you never get money. Do you understand? And if you know go Galleria,
So
go
I
for
won't
those
be
state
now.
printers. Yeah? You say?
I won't be now. I won't drive. I won't enter work. Oh.
Okay now. We talk online now. You
Yeah,
don't
I
you don't
be
go back
now.
to
Now work you there now, Abi.
I don't work now. Yeah, one day again. Where the man
So,
go your country?
no, boss say where you go fit just dey make you dey talk, but
No, they talk now.
I don't
No,
say.
don't mind me. You know me, my house no be nobody hold me that.
You feel dey talk now because I won't come up for the page now. I put my GPS.
Yeah, I just put up audio though. Doesn't do you. So you go spend night for Woodland. That will be better. Tell they catch you. Tell they catch you. Tell they catch you. This is my up now. You know they talk. That's how when you get free, we talk.